What's up, guys? Kopano here. Um, Hope you guys are well. Hope you guys are good. This is a continuation of um, the lessons we've been doing. Just to recap, yesterday we were able to. So let me just share my screen just to show you guys what we were able to do yesterday. Yesterday, yesterday we were able to add some tags to our app. So let me just refresh my Android Studio. It's acting up again. Yeah, but basically we were able to add tagging to our project. Today's lesson plan basically is we're going to go heavy on the back end. So there is going to be a lot of logic applied. Um, so guys, if you do get overwhelmed at some point, please do Google search or say something in the comments, and we will try to assist you where we can. What I want to cover today basically is I want to add Firebase to my project. I want to map my login and my register screen, and I want to show you guys how to write to Firebase using Dart as well. So it's a fully packed lesson. It should be fun. I'm going to try and move a little bit faster than I did yesterday because we do have a lot of content to cover today. And again, guys, please, if you've been enjoying the series, please like, subscribe, engage, comment, reach out to us on social media, reach out to us on Twitter, reach out to us on LinkedIn. We out here, we out here. So guys, yeah, just to recap, this is what we completed in the last episode. So yeah, we are going to try apply backend. Yeah, I'm just checking if it's recording. Okay. So the first thing we want to do, right? Just open up your IDE, guys. Right? The first thing we want to do is I just want to finish off with the tagging. So when my user clicks tomorrow or another date, I want the colors of these containers to change. Remember, these aren't necessarily buttons. These are more containers that are decorated to look like a button. So we need to be able to change the colors as my user clicks. So if he clicks tomorrow, because now currently if I click tomorrow, like I'm clicking tomorrow now and nothing's happening, I want it to change green when I click, right? So to do that, guys, this is what you should have so far. To do that, go to your to-do page. Go all the way up, right? Declare a variable called state, state, and give it a value of 0. So we're going to use state basically to determine which container is pressed, right? And this is actually the reason why I wrapped everything in a gesture detector. Yeah, so override the onPressed method, untap or onPressed. The untap method, add your parentheses, right? So I'm gonna equate state to 1. When my user selects today, I'm gonna equate my state to 1. I'm gonna do the same here. I'm gonna equate my state to 2 here. I'm gonna equate it to 3 here. I'm gonna say state equals to 3. So basically, when my user clicks today, state is going to equal to 1. If he clicks tomorrow, state is going to equal to 2. The reason why I'm doing this is because I want to change the color in runtime. And to do that, so this is just a new method, I guess, that I'm going to show you guys to operator checks. So I'm going to say state. Just go to your color, right? Since we want to change the color, and say state. State is a variable, right? If so I'm going to say state equals to 2. Then I'm going to do a question mark. So in Flutter, if you want to test an operator in the UI component, so usually we don't have access to any form of backend logic when dealing with UI widgets, right? Unless we have an on-tap. So on-tap is usually where you put your logic. So here in the event that I want to change something on runtime, and it's not in my on-tap, but it's on my like UI, one of my parameters. Maybe I want to change the padding if a particular value is true or something along those lines. I would use a method. This is how you do it. You'd say the variable and how you're testing. So if it's a number and you want to test if it's bigger, you put the greater than sign. When you do a question mark. I'm going to get an error because now Flutter is expecting a semicolon. So what happens if this is not true? That's what I have to declare now. So in the event it's not true, I want to turn my box gray. In the event that state is equals to 2, I want to turn my box green, right? I'm going to do the same. I'm just going to copy this. And by color, I'm just going to paste it here. So here I'm going to say 1. I'm going to say 3 here. I'm going to refresh. And let's see. Oh no. Okay, so I just forgot something very important. So whenever a user presses a button, I'm not sure if I've introduced this, but in Flutter we have this thing called set state, right? Set state basically refreshes my widget tree. So everything in my build function, this will get refreshed. It basically resets the state. And remember how this whole class is kind of a state, not kind of, it is a state. So when I use set state, I'm refreshing my widget tree. So when our user presses the button, it will refresh, and obviously the value of state is equals to 3. Is the value of state equals to 3 correct? It will change the button to green. So just add a set state on all your button presses, guys. My voice is actually starting to disappear. I've been recording for like 4 hours straight, but yeah, nothing else I'd rather be doing. Anyway, so add a set state on all of them. Refresh. Cool. So can you see now it already has changed color. So I clicked today. Can you see how today is green? I clicked tomorrow. Tomorrow's green. I clicked another date, and another date is now green. So yeah, that's how we can play around with manipulating, I guess, the containers. Okay, cool. So now that that's done, what I am going to try and do now is, so I want us to add, there's a particular API I want us to add, or plugin rather. This plugin is used basically, it's a calendar plugin, and it's basically used to let the user select the date, and then we can capture the return date that the user selected. So the name of this plugin is called Flutter Calendar, right? So remember how we add a plugin, right? Go to project, go to your pubspec.yaml, go to where the packages are, and this is the package that we want to add. If you want to find out exactly how it works, just Google search Flutter Calendar, and you should get it. In the sake of time, I'm also gonna introduce another API. This API is called Flutter Database. Not Flutter Database, sorry, Firebase Database. So I'm basically, by adding this line of code, I'm adding Firebase to my project. Remember, we need some sort of database so our to-do lists can persist. I'm also going to add Firebase auth. Firebase auth is it's a dependency basically that allows us to work with Firebase authentication. So just add this to your project. I'm going to add Flutter Toast as well. This isn't a prerequisite. You don't have to add this particular one that I'm going to add. I just like it because it makes my life simpler. It allows me to like create very cool, elegant pop-ups, like error pop-ups. Those who've dealt with Android, it's very similar to a toast. Cool. I'm just having some tea, guys. Don't mind me. Don't mind me when there's a little bit of silence. Yeah. Anyway, so add those 3 plugins. Click on pubget. So what pubget does is that it basically downloads our recently added plugins, right? If I was to click pub upgrade, it would upgrade all these plugins. Because how do we know that this is the latest version? We don't, right? So pub upgrade would take care of the upgrading of plugins for me. So process finished with exit code 0. That means it's done. And I've added my dependencies. So let me think. What should we do? Okay. Go to your. Let me just try. Go to your to-do list. So I'm just thinking if we should. I'm just thinking what the best thing would be for us to do. Should we rather map our login and registration screens, or should we continue explaining how to add Firebase? Okay, you know what? Let's do this right. So let's map our login and registration screens first, right? So we need to add Firebase to our project. So navigate to Firebase. Okay, hold on. Let me share my screen with you guys. Cool. So you can just go to Google, right? Type in Firebase. Click Firebase, the first result that pops up, firebase.google.com. This is what you're going to see. So once you see this, you're going to